Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Theodore from Ocean Giants, and welcome to another video. And as always, before we get started today, I would like to welcome all my new subscribers or followers, depending on what platform you're on. And I would like to thank everyone who has been leaving comments and messages down below. I really appreciate it. Okay guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about something truly incredible. As you may know, I'm a young maritime historian. That means I like ships. Not just any kind of ships. The ships that I like are called ocean liners. So, for example, Queen Mary, the SS United States, and the RMS Baltic, just to name a few. Heck, I have been studying Titanic for 12 years now. That should tell you guys something. And before you guys ask, Titanic is an ocean liner, not a cruise ship. But in today's video, we are not going to talk about an ocean liner. We're going to talk about an amazing little vessel that somehow survived everything. Alright, let's get into it. In the late 1800s, the Kootenai region was exploding with opportunity. Rich mineral deposits brought thousands of miners and settlers into the mountains. But there was one major issue. Getting in or out was extremely difficult. There were almost no roads, and the terrain made travel slow, dangerous, and sometimes impossible. That's where the Kootenai Lake came in. The lake became the region's main transportation route, and it needed a reliable ship. In 1898, the Canadian Pacific Railway Company built the SS Moyie in Nelson, British Columbia. At about 161 feet long, the Moyie wasn't the biggest ship, but was efficient, durable, and comfortable. It was a stern wheeler, meaning it used a large paddle wheel at the back instead of propellers. This made it perfect for navigating the land waters like Kootenai Lake. This is how she worked. The wood was burned to heat water inside the large boilers. That created steam, which powered pistons connected to the ship's paddle wheel. As the wheel turned, it pushed the water behind the ship, moving her forward. It may sound simple, but at that time, this was powerful, reliable technology. The Moyie carried more than just cargo. It carried people. Miners heading to work. Families relocating, and travelers exploring the region. Inside, passengers found surprisingly comfortable accommodations, including dining areas and cabins. A passenger even once quoted saying this, "I didn't expect it to be this nice." Meanwhile, the crew worked constantly, feeding the boilers, navigating the lake, and keeping everything running smoothly. The SS Moyie regularly traveled between Nelson and towns like Caslo, which quickly became a major mining hub. She transported ore, lumber, mail, and supplies, everything people needed to survive and grow their communities. In many ways, the Moyie wasn't just a ship, she was a lifeline. But life on the lakes wasn't always calm. Storms could roll in quickly, turn the water rough and unpredictable. Navigating those conditions required skill and courage. Despite the risks, the Moyie earned the reputation for reliability and strength. As the time went on, things began to change. Railways expanded, roads improved, trucks and trains became faster and more efficient. Slowly, ships like the Moyie became less necessary. After nearly 60 years of service, the SS Moyie was retired in 1957. Many ships from this era were scrapped or abandoned, but the Moyie was different. The community of Caslo stepped in and preserved her. Today, the SS Moyie stands as a museum and one of the oldest intact stern wheelers in the world. The Moyie tells a bigger story. A story about innovation, survival, and connection in a rugged, isolated region. Without ships like this, entire communities might never have thrived. If you ever find yourself near Kootenai Lake, you can still visit the Moyie and walk the same decks people did over a century ago. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Special thanks to Panda on Discord for the idea of this video. I couldn't do it without your help.